Tonight's class is going to be winding down for the evening. So some really yummy postures and feel good kind of positions that'll help you wind down, release stress, and just feel good, especially if you're about to go to bed anytime soon. So we are going to start seated. If you want to find a comfy seat either with the legs crossed or extended, and then simply rest your hands on your lap, palms face down for more grounding practice, palms face up for receiving. And then once you get to your seated posture, gently draw your eyes closed. With your eyes closed, begin to draw your awareness in towards the body. And simply become aware of how you're feeling right now. Begin to tune into and feel the ground beneath your legs, your hips and sits bones. And allow your weight to fall heavy towards the ground beneath you. Imagine as though you're sinking downwards. And gently from your grounded base, sit up nice and tall so the crown of the head reaches up towards the ceiling and every vertebra stacks one on top of another. Melt the shoulders completely down the back body, creating lots of space around the neck and the ears. Relax your facial expression, softening the jaw, the forehead and eyes. And soften into the chest and the belly, opening, melting into the front of the body. And gently begin to tune into the feeling of the breath within. So can you feel your body physically expand on the inhales? And on the exhales, can you feel the contraction, the relaxation? Take a couple breaths and really try to feel your breath as you breathe. And maybe you draw out your inhales and exhales, breathing deeper than usual, or you can breathe normal pace. Find what feels good and relaxing for you right now. And allow any internal or external distractions to begin to fade to the background. The awareness, the feeling of your breath comes to the forefront, allowing everything else to simply melt away within and around you. Keeping your eyes closed, gently bring your palms to touch, so prayer hands. Once you get to prayer hands, begin to rub your hands together, creating friction between the hands. Continue to press the palms together and rub the hands until you feel heat between your hands. Once you feel heat, begin to move your hands over the eyes. So place the heel, the bottom of the hands, over the eyeballs and allow the fingertips to curl around and over the forehead and top of the head. Gently press the heels of the hands in towards the eyes and feel the heat of the palms on the eyes and the forehead. Relax the shoulders and just relax the face, allowing this heat to relax the eyes and the surrounding space. Take a couple of big breaths here, feeling the beautiful heat along the eyes. Couple more breaths. When you're ready, follow an exhale to slowly lower the hands down towards the legs, and you can keep the eyes closed if you'd like. On your next inhale, gently place your right hand over your heart, so the center of your chest, and then the left hand on your belly. Tune into the feeling of the body under your hands. As you breathe, can you feel the hands lift and lower? And just notice how it feels. On the inhales, you'll notice a subtle rise of your hands. On the exhales, you'll notice a subtle lower. Try to use your awareness to fully feel the breath under your hands. Let everything else drift away towards the background of your mind. On your next exhale, gently allow the hands to come back towards the legs and notice how the chest and belly feel. Maybe you still sense a subtle warmness or heat from the hands on the body. Continue to feel the breath within. We are going to lay down next, so if you'd like to scoot yourself forward and gently lower your body down, you can open or close the eyes, however you'd like to transition, but we're going to meet up resting on our back body, so however you can gently get there, find your way to laying all the way down. Once you lay down, hug the knees in towards you and wrap your arms around the legs. If you'd like, you can stay as you are, or maybe you add a gentle rock side to side. Give yourself a little back massage. Maybe you even allow the ears to roll side to side as the head moves towards one side and then the other. We are going to make our way to a reclined twist next. So on your exhale, arms come to a T shape and then gently lower your knees toward the left-hand side. Gaze can be up towards the ceiling or over the right hand. Close or open the eyes, find what feels good. And once you get towards your twist, relax your body completely. Just melt into the shape. Twisting is an amazing way to relax, to detox, to let go. So on every exhale, allow yourself to melt even further into the shape, relaxing the fingers, the toes, the knees, the elbows, the shoulders and hips. Continue to feel the breath in your body. Whenever your next inhale arises, gently lift the legs back to center. And then exhale, gently lower toward the right hand side. Again, gaze can be up towards the ceiling over the left hand with eyes open or closed. Once you find your cozy position in this twist, melt down. Gently press the left shoulder blade towards the ground beneath you and relax. Imagine a wave of relaxation washing over your body, just allowing yourself to melt down completely. Feel the breath within, focusing on the left side body. We'll simply rest here for a couple more breaths. Steady your awareness on the feeling of the breath within. Whenever your next inhale arises, gently bring the knees back up to center and exhale. Once you get to center, bring the hands by your sides. Inhale, slowly begin to lift the feet, working the legs towards straight. Keep lifting the feet until you feel like a comfortable position. Maybe the toes make their way all the way up to pointing towards the ceiling. Maybe you find somewhere in between. So this is Viparita Karani, legs up the wall. However, we're doing it in the center of our mats. If it feels like you're using a lot of work and energy to keep the legs straight or somewhere in between, then simply bend the knees and allow the feet to rest by the hips. So just hang in here. Find where this works like or feels like a restful, easy posture rather than working a lot. Eyes again can be open or closed, hands can be by your sides or maybe even resting on the belly. Breathe deeply here. As the feet are lifted over the hips, we're allowing for renewed circulation within the body. Breathe all the way to the tips of the toes. Allow your body to rest here. If you'd like to hang out in this posture even longer, feel free to do so. If you'd like to move forward with me, we are going to move to butterfly legs. So bring the insides of the feet to touch, and as you do so, knees splay outward, eventually lowering the shape and the feet all the way to the mat. So the outside edges of your feet will rest on the ground, the knees will splay outwards, being pulled towards the ground beneath you. This is a nice gentle hip opener. Again, hands can rest on the body or by the sides, eyes are open or closed. Reclined Baddha Konasana. Allow yourself to melt into the shape. Completely relax the internal hip flexors, softening the thighs as much as you can. Simply allow gravity to gently pull the knees towards the ground beneath you. Relax the upper half of your body, softening the chest, shoulders, and face, gently pressing the back of the head towards the ground beneath you. Notice where your awareness lies and gently draw it back to the feeling of the breath. Feel the beautiful inhales and exhales within. Feel free to stay in this shape or gently straighten out your legs. Find what feels comfortable for you. Once you find your cozy position, gently place your right hand on your chest and left hand on your belly once again. Feel the breath under your hands. Now you might feel it under one hand more than the other, and that's okay. Use your hands to physically observe the breath within. For a couple more rounds of breath, simply feel the sensation of your body, of the breath under your hands. Gently lower the hands down by your sides and observe. Feel the body where your hands just were. And maybe you notice a residual heat on the chest and belly. Feel the breath. Gently bring your palms to touch, prayer hands, and just like we did at the beginning, begin to rub the hands quickly, pressing them towards one another. Keep rubbing until you generate a heat between your hands, and once you feel that warmth, gently place the hands over the eyes with the heels of the hands pressing towards the eyes and the fingertips curling around the head. Rest here. Allow the shoulders to melt to the ground and tune into the feeling of the hands over the eyes. Take a couple big breaths here, just allowing the warmth to relax your face. And you can stay here for as long as you'd like. Only when you're ready, gently lower the hands back down by your sides. Allow your body to completely rest towards the ground beneath you. Surrender your weight completely. Rather than holding yourself, allow yourself to be held by the earth beneath you. Completely release, surrender, and let go. Relax the face, softening the eyes, cheeks, and jaw. Melt the back of the head towards the ground beneath you. Soften your neck and shoulders. Relax the arms and hands. Soften the chest, the belly. Relax the back body towards the ground beneath you. Soften your hips, the glutes, and the pelvic area. Relax your legs, softening the knees, the ankles, eventually relaxing the feet and toes. Allow this inner sensation of peace and ease to translate to your mind, relaxing it as though it's a muscle itself, letting it melt and fade away. For the next couple of moments, allow yourself to simply be in this restful, this easy state. Enjoy the goodness of this moment in your practice this evening. Rest fully for a couple more moments. If you'd like to stay here even longer, please feel free to do so. Only when you are ready, begin to invite the awareness back in towards your body. Maybe you introduce small wiggles, the toes and fingers, or simply deepen your breath. Find what feels good for you. Only when you're ready to move, gently roll over to either side, pausing and resting in a fetal position. Eventually make your way all the way up to seated, keeping the eyes softly closed as you move. We'll meet up in a cozy seat with palms touching at heart center and eyes drawn close. Once you get to this posture, take a couple moments to simply observe how you feel. Notice your mind, body, and emotional well-being, tuning in to how you feel within. Gently give yourself a smile and really thank yourself for showing up here today, for dedicating your time to your health, your life, and your practice. And thank you so very much for sharing your beautiful energy with me here this evening. The light in me honors the light in you. Namaste.